Hello, welcome back. I wasn't initially planning on streaming today, but I wanted to play, um, and the only quest I have available is the one where we recruit Emmerich, and well, I have other ones, but it's all I have to wait for all of them. And I did want to capture this at least on screen since this is the last companion I'll have to get. So after this, we'll finally have the Veilguard recruited. Um, let's see, who do I want to take? He is a mage, so as much as I want to take Balara, I'll probably take Tosh. I thought I was gonna stick with Davrin, but I like Tosh a lot more. Um, I was doing her. Um, oh, I got all wonky. I did do her one of her first companion quests where we just feed birds on a beach, and I oh, I got new armor too. It's similar to what the first warden was wearing, but it's a little well. He didn't have a helmet, but everything else looks cooler. Um, but I started flirting with Tosh too. Okay, Grizz. Since it's actually kind of cold today, you can come sit on my lap, but you have to face this direction. No, don't turn around. Don't turn around. Just lay down. Just lay down. Come on, just lay down. Also, he's the only cat I have here. Um, also, I just haven't had good luck with the cat cameras and uh, Dragon Age. See, look, Grizz, how hard was that? Also, since this is going to be a story mission, I expect it to be a bit heavier on the cutscenes. So I want to have as little. Grizz, get your claws out of my leg. As little stuff covering up the room. I've been thinking on how I can better have everything set up so it's not so um so I'm not just covering up gameplay all the time. But like with everything else, I expect a lot of grace in the time period you give me for that because it is probably going to happen sooner rather than later. But we'll take Tosh since I'm a mage and we're getting a mage. Well, I have done the triple mages before. Um, I'm liking Tosh enough that I'm fine not having Balara with me. And let's go. Let's see. Let's go see what this Emmer guy is like. I'm probably never going to use him though, because I pretty much always use his specialization. I'm going the Morn Watcher route. Move that cursor. Whenever I have both monitors up, I constantly get the
This is
throbber
it,
appearing.
but no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't. Oh.
Um, I did not realize that Balara would still show up. I thought we were about to fight.
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I actually really like the skull helmet.
I like that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last sticks.
I don't know who liked what I said.
Looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
All right, well, I can help out. Maybe I should have brought Balara.
I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Or I guess she's
Toward
here.
that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like this.
I didn't.
Find anything interesting?
The warding magic on these obelisks is so strange. Much different than Arlethan's. I think someone shut them down on purpose.
All right, well, Balara, you stay here to protect whatever's there. Me and Tosh are going to go with Emmerich to do whatever we need to do. Most of that is going to involve me stealing shit. Well, I guess that was free to take. But
Ahead of us. Something's moving.
Strange.
Just like
These
Darkspawn.
halls should be under the protection of the bell.
oh
Is
no,
that
I guess
the
not
spirit demon?
Darkspawn.
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
What are? Okay, cool.
Careful, Rook. It signaled you out.
Well, that's fine because I want to kick its ass.
Where'd everyone go?
Oops. I forgot to pay attention to that. Where the hell are you? Okay. Bodies, get off of me. Alright, let me raise my mana back up. There you go. Can't believe I ran out
Discover
right
why
when he
that
died.
Spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Abyssal. Oh, also, since I have been watching Don to Don, this one made me think of the Turbo Granny face that well, not the top part, but just the mouth that Okarun gets when he transforms. His little mouth. I think of it as a scarf. So that's what I generally refer to it as. But his little mouth scarf. Oh, he has an actual staff too. In that case, let me switch to my cool weapon. I want us to look a little different. I got a dagger. Tosh has her 2 axes, and you got a staff. All right, that is probably. Well, how is a skull a valuable item? Whatever. I also know I don't dress like a mage, but since I am also a Grey Warden, I'm just gonna consider myself a heavy mage. I guess that does make sense too if I switch to fighting more with the dagger and orb instead of the staff.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
I still don't get why they're weak against necrotic.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
What are they doing? Make them stop!
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things.
Or oh, I thought I don't know where Emmerich came from, but I thought he was a enemy. All
I
right.
must free that bell.
Yeah.
Need some
Well.
help?
Oh, the
Thank you.
Venatori are
The
here.
star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
All right. I guess we gotta go over here.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
All right.
Okay.
Maybe there's one in this
How?
chest.
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Spirit Caller. Ooh, that actually does a lot of damage. And it kind of looks cool too. Oops. I didn't mean to shoot the laser. I thought I was low on health too. Alright, can't go that way. Alright, that shielded. Can't open doors, which is stupid. That's oh, there's a little wisp.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful.
I didn't
Bring
realize
the
you were
wisp
following me
here,
around.
and we can unseal the doors.
Okay, that sounds great. Also, I do like my little blowy ball now.
Door's open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
I bet you that person's dead, aren't they? I thought I saw one of these doors open, but I guess not. Wait a second. Okay. I thought I could go through that hole for a second. Wait a second. Oh, is a chest in here, but I still can't open this door. So I'll have to... So I know that there's going to have to be some way to get into here. Eventually. Also, which way did I come from? Okay, the one with the shield on it. Wait. Where the hell are we going? Alright, we have an egg. Also, oops. Since we have the things weak against necrotic, I'm gonna switch to corrupted ground. Alright, bye Grizz, have fun. Joey, stop causing trouble. Can I break this? Nope.
So, Professor,
Just Emmerich, please.
Oh,
you weren't
he's
that
nice.
surprised we need a fate expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when.
Alright, so you're smart. I saw a little shiny thing. Okay, I do kind of wish we brought Bellara now. I think they would have had better conversation.
We're not alone.
Nope, I can see that, so I'll let you guys handle it while I look back here.
Getting us in range.
Can any of you guys get staggered quicker than that? Okay, weird bitch. Oops, didn't see that. What? You're teleporting.
Got him ready for you.
And whoops. And that and that so they blow up.
Of course. Will strut time.
Okay, sometimes like my character gets like stunned, and he stays stunned for so long. Also, I like that my helmet that gives those little skull attacks. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have broken that. Whatever. I already did it the first time. Oh, hey Aya, how's it going? I do. Okay. Bye. See you later. I do actually plan to stream later if you're still here though. Honkai, I just wanted to do this one quest before I went to bed. Alright, so that's the way we have to go. So I'm not heading that way. I can't. I guess I can get into here. Yeah, my ult. I never remember to really use my ultimate on bosses. I seem to use it most when there's just like a crowd of smaller enemies that I don't feel like dealing with. Okay. Oh, that's right. We need a wisp because we can't go that way without one. And I'm guessing it's down this way. Bring it up so we can get back up. That is death. Ooh.
It's freezing. What's doing this?
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
And what happens if that happens? I thought I saw a little gold thing and I did. Okay, and is that a wisp? What is this? Oh, a memento. I don't care about that as much. I can't. Oops. Okay, that looks like I can make it up here. So let's go the long way around. Got some crystals. Let's see if there's a wisp down here. I knew there was a way to get to this chest. Couldn't make it that way. Oops. I didn't know I can do that in the air. Which is cool to know. That's it for that. I guess we'll just not go into here.
This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid.
What does that mean?
They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Alright, well, you might have messed up a little bit because there was a chest behind that door, which definitely means I'm taking this wisp
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
over this
They
way.
care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Was it this way? I didn't think it was this far back. I guess it was though. Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. That just means that there has to be a wisp in here. But it's not anywhere else. You know what? I bet once we get Emmerich a bit more involved, he can summon wisps. And that's how we'll get to that chest. The game is beating me at my own thoughts. Well, I guess I should say the game is protecting me from ruining my game. Oh, wait, what's this? How do I get in here? I'll figure that out later too. Who went into the thing? God damn it, Tosh, I'm blaming you. Oh, you're weak against ice. Okay. I thought you would have been weak against fire, but whatever. We don't have to make sense here.
Strike them down!
Oh, you're stunned. Wisp, don't die on me now. I hate when they go invisible because it always takes me a second to realize what it is that I need to do.
Got him good there.
That's right. Alright, come on, Wisp. Now that you're back alive. Oh, god damn it.
There's a fight ahead.
Why do you guys keep setting them off? I'm gonna go deposit this Wisp. Here. You get a choice. And do not go into that right?
Strike them now!
Because I'm pretty sure it's you guys who have been setting these things off. I can't actually go in there. So I guess I'll switch to this.
They're down.
Okay, maybe it was me setting it off.
Here's our second wisp.
Hey, desk guy, is it staring at me?
It is aware of your presence, but a wisp's senses differ from our own.
As long as it doesn't sense its way into making a corpse walk around.
Okay, so that's why they have those things there.
There's
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
What do you
shouldn't
mean?
it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Strange, but interesting. Alright, avoid setting those demons off. Oh, you wisp, you better not disappear. It says,
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell.
alright, well,
Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
Do you
Time
think
Worn
a
Mage Knight.
person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
chill. And this place definitely looks cool. Death Chill Mage, you're gonna die. Your name makes you sound like you need to die.
Watch for incoming.
Oh shit. Oh, it's this one that I have to do. I saw you sneaking around. I thought I was gonna drown in that water, of course. Whoops. Whoops. Maybe I should quit dodging into attacks. That's a good way to end up dead. Oh, what are you doing, Emmerich? You guys are supposed to be fighting. Oops.
Enemies at range.
I was not paying attention to their attacks. Thank you for this. Can I open this door? Probably not.
Okay. Chakra Toebra.
I don't know what that means. I think they explained it once, but I wasn't really paying attention. However, I know it at least... She only says it after a fight. So... I know there's no more enemies here. Is this like water they'll drown in? Yep. Okay, so gotta be careful here. Because that can get very annoying. That was a little close. I thought I messed that one up. All right, where's your friend,
How do we get rid
Emmerich?
of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
That looks like a little bit more than just a skull. I wonder what it does. Oh, precious decay. That actually is not that bad. Yeah, I like my thing a bit more. Thanks for the... Actually, I spent almost all of my etheric remnant. One, getting this armor, but buying a bunch of stuff in the crossroads from the merchants there. One, there was more merchants, but two, it was all pretty cheap. So I was like, why not? I don't use this anywhere else. Was it pointless coming up here? Okay, I guess not. I guess kind of, but not really.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I trained with the wardens in the Anderfells.
Home to the fortress of Weishaupt. I've heard stories. You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Are we not above ground? Why is it so... I guess they have all like the ghost fire going on. But I thought we were above ground. Okay. Go back since I'm done taking everything of value that I see on the ground. I feel like there's gonna be something... Shit. I hit space. I didn't realize that would make me let go of the branch of the cliff. No, I did hit jump there. It just didn't actually jump for whatever reason. Good enough. Okay. I don't really see the point of that, but I guess it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. I also see that I probably overlooked something. Thank you for this. Give me the memento. Necrotic Jade. What a pleasant sounding ring. Alright, come on. Jump up. Go up quick. Have to not do that. That side doesn't matter. Oh, it's also not even above the thing. It's just the entrance is covered by sand. Alright, so let's go through here.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
Alright, sounds great.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Okay. I don't know why we have to have so many. Oops.
This should unseal our final path to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
Why is this bell so important?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fane.
But it won't destroy them? Them being here isn't their fault.
No. In this instance, banishment will suffice.
Well, that's
Though,
nice of you.
forgive me, I have the impression our denizens unnerved you?
I'm from Ravane. Spirits are okay. So long as they're not walking corpses around.
I mean, as long as those corpses aren't attacking me, I'll be cool with it. Even better if they're attacking my enemies, then I'm really cool with it. And let's get this last little brazier
Excellent.
lit.
Approach the body and we'll begin.
Alright, this is getting a little weird again. I want to be on this side of you, though.
By seal and flame, who
Knees lean
brought
forward.
despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
No, he doesn't. I could have guessed that, considering you have Venatori crystals blocking
The
doors.
Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Corpses talk to you? That's messed up.
No, it's pretty
Oh, there's
handy.
no danger in it, I assure you.
That's not the messed up part.
Shh, think I hear something.
Okay, you know what? Maybe
This
it
map
was.
is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that hand of glory burns down,
So don't dawdle.
Alright, so we know there's Venatori here. So let's do a sneak attack.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in this fort.
And we're gonna get them to blow up. Oh, I guess one of my people died. Alright, Emmerich, actually I guess I'll take them out. Watch my back. Ooh, that got upgraded.
Keep fighting!
I will not allow their victory!
Get rid of your barrier and your barrier. Who's weakened here? No one. Oh, Tosh can't even do anything, so I guess just do that.
Ready!
Oh no, we kill them first, and then we kill everything else. So look, easy.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Nah,
Oh.
I'll fill you in on them later.
Those dickholes. Can I break that one? Nope. This place has a pretty cool aesthetic, though. What about you? Nope. I guess I should break this, though. Top up my potions. Hopefully those aren't like offerings that people are like leaving in like worship or whatever that I just keep taking.
Feel the wrath of Kavita.
Alright, you know what? Why did it have to be you? That was the biggest waste ever. Right. I don't have... Oh, break that. And that. Maybe not do it right. Oh, freeze everyone there. And Do a wombo combo.
Made that one ready.
I am empowered. Now put him down.
I wish I could like hit people with that like. Alright, you die. And I don't have anyone that can detonate.
Well, down one more
Overwhelmed.
despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
So can't break that one either. Alright, you little nerd, get out. Actually stay there while I open this. Oh, actually, since I just used my ultimate in the worst way possible. Let me get some of that. Oh. I don't want to read that.
This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones into Vinter.
Oops. Interesting. That seems like it can... It seems like that's going to be involved
Hello?
with whatever we have to do in the
Did
future.
the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay, well, I'm liking
Those
Navarra a little
Venatori
bit
dragged
more.
that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Okay, so they're going to become skeleton miners. Kind of liking Navarra. Didn't think that this would be all Chantry approved, though. Oh,
The Sunken Star
That
can
was
help us
not-
if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
of course. Now we're having to do all of that. And I'm not sprinting over there.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Oh, I guess my potions are full. I saw you too late. I almost gave up on you. But greed won out in the end like it always does. And let's see if I can just do like a drive-by.
Kill them all, but save the limbs.
Who? Was that Emmerich that said that? Or was that them that said that?
That will be punished.
Shattering those chains will free the bell.
Is he not weakened? There we go. No. Blow up this guy. Thank you, Tosh.
We've a fight ahead.
Okay, guess that makes sense that nothing's hitting them because I literally just had to blow people up. Yeah, just do this. Oh, I guess there's no one left alive. I didn't realize we killed them. But alright, let's keep running. Gotta get that little sliver of health
That's
back
the
up.
last chain.
We must return to the lower levels to ring the bell.
Okay, come on, let me. Can I like jump down? Nice. You read my mind. Oh, those are still broken. Nothing is. open either. Or at least nothing did open. Mainly this one that I'm concerned about. Alright, so I guess once I get over there, I'm gonna stand opposite of you on this little snowflake.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Okay, so why I couldn't bring Bellara? Why? Nope, it looks like he's a conductor.
There's the Venatori.
Who wants some?
Okay, you are gonna fight with me. I don't know why when they hit me they get staggered. But I do not mind it.
How are we doing, Everett?
Blow them up.
Is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer.
The Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
Okay, punk ass demons looking for the Venatori. Why can't you work for me? I guess if you want to like get out of the fade. Okay.
Closer on the left.
Do that. We got one sitting somewhere over there. I'm not sure exactly where they are. Oh, I see them now. No, I'm going to ignore that. Well, until I kill this thing.
Ready. Big angry fire demon.
Hold fast.
What the hell was that? That's what the rage demon looks like now? Okay, it actually is kind of cooler than just being a puddle of lava. I don't think it's going to be a very easy fight though. Can I freeze it?
Got him ready for you.
Oh, maybe I should have jumped.
Fire.
Ow. Fucking just slap me out of the sky. Since I can. Okay, can you fight my friends while I'm busy fighting yours?
Finish him. Brooke, good hit.
Get away from me. Oh, wait, do we still have something we're fighting? Here we go. I thought we were done. Quit going invisible. Oh, I got you without my little beam. And I guess I should let them get weakened, and then I'll do this.
Everett, now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself.
Can it show itself faster?
The magic bell worked. The despair demon's pissed off.
Cool.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind.
Like
I'll
all.
ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Like all of these doors that we can't go through.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
Do I have to be part of this investigation? Because I'm really not interested at all.
Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Not yet.
Let me take one last look around.
I'm guessing I still can't break these. Oh, I almost missed this though. That's a pretty cool staff. Might as well stock up on, make sure I'm full health. Yeah, they put a lot of healing jars down here. But I think even the wisp door is blocked. Ow. I didn't know that would happen. I don't think it actually hurt me, but it was interesting. I mean, I guess that's it. I literally can't leave this room anymore. Alright, Emmerich. I guess it's time for us to go.
Shall we depart?
Let's go.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
Okay, well, first off, we're living in the Fade, so that's number one.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
I'm just gonna
No
thank
one
him
ever
for the
brings
tea.
me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
I still don't know what
The
this
elven
guy
gods
is.
plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
I feel like
Well, yes,
he's
but
missing
elven
some bones.
gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
That sounds like a dick. And yes, you have to bring Manfred.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
That was cute. I wasn't expecting that little hiss.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person.
Whoa.
Emmerich's journey
Who's that?
would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
That sounds ominous, but I'm really not scared because I don't know what it can do. Back at the lighthouse. I'm not gonna go back and try to explore those crypts a bit more.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
Oh, okay, that.
This, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with. Feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Was Lucanus back? I thought I saw him. Oh, I guess I thought Varric was Lucanus. Well, that just means we gotta fight back.
They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. They've got two.
Not if you fight an asymmetrical war.
No time allying themselves with the gods. Power at any cost.
We'll just.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies, like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons, particularly after we help save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Alright, and let's see if they gave any information of that Dickel.
Been thrilled with how I'm carrying out my duties.
So are you a new one, huh?
If we go to the wetlands, I'm hoping the First Warden's safely over in Weishaupt.
Couldn't say. Still, you can't get in any more trouble with the Order than you already are.
Oh, then whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter what I do anymore at that point. If I'm already at the worst, then
any details on the blights in the wetlands?
I might as well keep digging.
But you know how Antoine's normally got nice, neat handwriting?
Yes.
Could barely read his note. He's either excited, scared, or both.
I mean, if I've been so
Gillenane has laid low since
deep a hole that I can't get out, might as well just keep going and hope I can break through.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morgan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Lucanus, you're back.
I am.
I'm glad you're back.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, our fate expert, and Tosh, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So, a dragon hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
I mean, we have. I've been there. There's still a lot of
blight.
blight.
For what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no recall. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us.
Yes, here to stay.
Okay, I don't want to be
good to have you back.
Funny about
whatever
that.
The circumstances. Everyone needs to be a part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall.
Oh, we're gonna make sure they do more than that.
Anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours until the end.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
What time is it? Oh, I still got plenty of time before I...
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
I mean, it shouldn't be.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does.
Well,
anyway,
water's here.
You've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the wardens found.
Joey, can you chill out?
This chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
I'm glad one of us does. Okay, there we go. Veilguard is assembled. New missive. Okay, come on. Okay, well, he doesn't... Grizz, no, you ran off. I'm not bringing you back up right now. What dagger? Oh, yeah, I got this one. Okay. And... what's the new... oh, that's right. This one bumped up. What is this? Okay, this is a light helm too. I actually kind of like this one, so I might switch to it later. That might be a handy ring to have equipped as well. Also, I don't ever remember I have runes. Okay, so I guess I should have that actually, because that's a pretty good one. Alright, I gotta speak with Emmerich. Manfred's there. And I gotta speak with Asan. Neve and Balara are meeting. Tosh is out there for some reason. Lucanus is back. I can finally go to the Enderfells again. And what is this? Oh, the Ravane Coast. I don't know if I can... Oh, I can not go back to the Necropolis, so that's annoying. But... Shades of the Blight. Oh, I think that's where Morgan is. That's right. Emmerich, you have a cooler staff. And you have a ring. And I'm just going to give you both of those for right now. Detonate Sundered. Applies Weakened. What is your special skill again? The bell tolls. Okay. Okay, I'm not using time slow or replenish, and that is fine. How many skill points do I have? Not as many as I would like. So, I am going to go damage barrier, because it's always a pain in the ass. Okay, so that is cool. I'm guessing that means I can go back to the Mornwatch whenever. And I wanted to go explore that, but I guess I can't. So let's look in here. Can I do... Okay, that is in Hossberg Wetlands. I'm just gonna go see Morrigan. And Balara and Tash. I guess I should have a rogue, but I like these people. And what was I gonna say? I think I'll probably end it after I speak with Morgan, because I'm pretty sure this is just gonna be a cutscene heavy mission. Also, I don't want to delay playing with Morgan. That's just a dog. Goes nowhere. Oh, I forgot that.
There's good magisters.
Minrathous always gets kind of laggy.
What can I get the city's savior?
And can I level up? Nice. Alright, I can upgrade this, but I don't really want that upgraded. I guess I should say I don't really care if it's upgraded. I don't have this equipped. That's actually not necessarily bad. I'll get Nev a new thing. I'm never going to wear that, so I don't care about it. I want the mementos. Let me buy this again. And another theme never hurts. And what can I get over here? Lazarite. Nothing that I would really use. So I'm gonna leave that. They're almost leveled up again though. Athena. I was not paying attention. She was trying to open my drawers. Cobbled Swall. Oh, that's where I met the first warden. He was not a very pleasant person.
Please, if the Archon was really dead, you wouldn't be in.
guess I can't go that way still.
Eyes up.
Who the hell are you guys? Yeah, you can get frozen.
Take him down.
Joey, why do you keep jumping down? Alright, you weak and then blow up. That's not what I meant to do. I'm dead. Okay, and they died too.
We're good.
Still can't get into there. Which means I have no clue on how to get out of there. You think Tosh would be able to jump up? I think her full name is, because I'm pretty sure they've been, that's what her mom and stuff have been calling them, is Emertosh. Which is, honestly, in my opinion, a bit of a better name. But if she doesn't like that, then nothing I can really do.
We going anywhere? I'm getting stiff sitting around.
Okay, I guess we have to come with Harding.
Those magical defense systems can be.
Let's go speak with Morgan.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
She's probably everywhere.
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Oh, I'm guessing we're meeting the Inquisitor.
Look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition?
Maybe I should have taken my
Well,
helmet off.
This is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
I guess this is an elven greeting.
Andaran Adashan.
Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for
I still don't know if that's a wooden
You've
arm
put
or
together
not.
an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
I can be a dick. I'm gonna be honest though.
We've been doing what we can, but I'll be honest. Right now, it feels like we're in over our heads.
You've already faced setbacks. You'll face more. Your actions will have consequences.
Oh, you know what I just remembered? I was supposed to have
seen
green
the blight
and
all
red
over
eyes.
Treviso? We know all about consequences.
Such thinking is a trap you can ill afford. Treviso was blighted because of Elganon and Gillenane, but Minrathous was saved because of you.
I wasn't ready to become the Inquisitor. I wasn't ready to have to choose between helping Templars or Mages, or decide the fate of every Grey Warden in Southern Thedas. Eventually, when the choices I made caught up with me, I disbanded the Inquisition rather than let it turn into another problem. Maybe someday you'll face the same situation.
Well, I only got
But
7
I'm asking
people,
you not to
so.
worry about that future until we have one. Right now, we need you to stop the gods.
All right, I'll do my best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
And yeah, that's actually what I want to know. What's
I thought the
happening
gods
with
were mostly
Orlais and
active up
Ferelden?
here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out.
Oh, that
Ferelden
sounds
would
bad
have fallen
then.
already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marchers have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma.
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
Good luck with that.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
I didn't really
Morgan
unlock
helped
it.
the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
So much just kind of
While I lack the
took
Dreadwolf's
over.
fear of us, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Okay, so connections are, I mean, I'm going to get the Grey Wardens. I have a lot of the smaller armies. I don't think it's going to necessarily do best to fight them head on, so I need the connections more.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Well, he is helping.
Right now, Solus is giving us the information we need to track down the gods.
Yes, he is a vital source of information and advice, just as he was to the Inquisition before. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many alliances do you think he has made and broken?
All right,
Solus
good
was
point.
Important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Okay.
Always, Inquisitor.
Don't be spying on me for her.
Good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
All right, that was a nice little chat. And what else can I... Oh, Lucanus. Right, there's that. And Emmerich. Alright, this is what I'm going to want to try to do real quick. Because everything else has me have to go to Hosberg Wetlands. And you know what? I guess I'll go check that out real quick after I do this. Because I kind of want to be able to get some more side quests going soon. Alright, what's the missive? Okay, cool. From the Inquisitor. Oh shit, you know what? I forgot to... Okay, cool. Actually do have everyone to speak with still. I missed their little chat, but that's not that as important of a deal. Let me save. And I'm probably going to check to make sure that nothing is going on. And actually, since I'm getting some side quests, I'm probably going to end it after I...
Dweller, a helper waits within.
What? Okay, I'll do that later. Well, because I want to see what this new room looks like. But it sounds like there's something down that way again. And what's up, Emmerich? How do you like living in the Fade with
A
us?
third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
I did not think I can flirt with him. And I like
It's
this
great.
option.
Big, mysterious, lots of art. Everyone's got their own room.
It'd be easy to fall in love with such a place.
I think Balara has.
She's been quite welcoming. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
Everyone's new, but
We're
I'll tell
still
them
getting used
to
to
knock
one
their shit
another.
off.
True. And yet...
Give it time. We'll settle in.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by.
Alright, first off, can I talk to Emmerich? Or Manfred? I guess not. So we will speak with you, because you have a quest for me.
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Vorgoth asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Alright, so I
Hauntings
guess...
and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart
I guess
for
I'm a
Necropolis
Ghostbuster
whenever
now.
you're ready.
Alright, that's it for them. Okay, cool. I actually can go back to the necropolis. I don't know if I necessarily will do that on stream, but I will go back for all those chests. I think Balara... Oh, I guess you just need to talk.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Of course.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Kind of, it
You're
seems.
here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit.
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know. That is an idea.
Just call it a little
Syrian
bitch.
learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
I guess forcefully.
I'd probably just tell them what to do.
Right. Don't waste time on them. Just get to the point. Let's try it. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
What do you mean
my
by
actual thought?
that was us?
The Dalish called them that. Forgotten Ones, I mean. I don't know what they were before. You weren't supposed to speak their names or else they'd come for you. Remember the nursery rhymes? You know, unlike the upstanding Gillenane or Elgernon. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones.
Probably
They used
good
to
guys
say
based on
Solus
all of
was
this.
one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know.
Our people.
If I can get it to tell me.
Archive. Tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price.
All right, I
When
guess.
Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
All right, and the Evanuris.
Archive. Tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers.
Oh, his knees got faces.
Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
Well, good luck with the rest of the questions.
Have fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Worse, like the wound of betrayal Lord Anaris suffered. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
Okay, well that was nice. I guess we don't have any actual quest with that though. And I guess she's just meditating? Maybe that's how she sleeps. My decor would be on the inside. Did we have something to talk with Nev? We did not. But we do have Tosh, so let's go see what she has to say.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
Okay.
Tosh, what's going on? Something is clearly bothering you.
My bet's on mothers and dresses.
It's just something my mother said the other day. And I act more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
No, I don't think
You
you
wouldn't
would.
look stupid in a dress if that's what you wanted to wear.
I don't want to wear a fucking dress!
Clear and to the point. So, what do you want? Your mother didn't just make you angry. Something she said got its hooks into you. Why?
It feels... right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels... right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
No, we're here to help for when
If you
you
don't
are.
want to talk about it anymore, we won't. But whatever this is, this team is here for you.
I still don't know what this is.
Some of my friends in Minrathous talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
Oh?
To look at. I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
Okay, that was a nice little talk.
Lucanus? Where is he?
That is a good question. Oh shit. What is this? And is he on the map? Okay, he's down there. Davrin. Let's go talk with him. I'm sure this I would have missed if I would have went to the warden area. Alright, what's up, guys?
Huh. It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats, or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
At least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
I'm gonna
You
go with
never
that.
know it to look at him. Seems friendly enough.
As long as he likes you.
So, what I'm hearing, Hassan is, gingerwort truffles for life?
Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
True enough.
Just like his daddy, Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
His
That's not so bad, is it?
ear looked a bit
Not the
weirdly
path I
attached at the
expected.
top.
Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters. Still young. Pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one.
True enough.
These animals live to fight. But I wonder if there's another path for them.
Of course there is.
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
And then make sure you don't.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
God, I really hope they don't kill any of those griffins. Oh shit, I do this every time. I swear. I'll eventually, probably not. Actually, I was gonna say I will eventually not do that, but I have much hope in myself. Athena, can you please stop throwing things on the floor?
Back, demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
And go where?
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Lucanus, wake up!
Ugh, what the?
You tried to walk through the Illuvian in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
A lot of people will
You can't
disagree
just
with that,
caffeinate
but
your way out of this.
It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
it would.
I'll be more careful next time.
We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't listen to anyone.
Don't
worry about
it. He has a point there.
This won't happen again. And thanks.
Okay, so that is all done. What about this? Did anything unlock here? I do still have that. Those are both Hosberg. Yep. I read it and then it immediately left my head on what I actually just read, so I was not sure if Hosberg was actually the correct word to say. Right, and let's see what these little statue thingies do. Regret. Oh. That looked like Mythal / Flemeth.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
Alright, so Solus worked for Mythal. Are we done? Okay. Alright, come on.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I guess it was movie
I
night.
believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the
Emmerich
mages
makes
who
me think
declare
of Vincent
themselves my
Price.
gods, well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this.
Come on, Davern, stop.
Mythal.
Stop your,
She was keeping the peace.
your
Mythal
whittling.
and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
Yeah, kind of makes sense.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgranon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgranon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgranon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Why are you sitting like that,
Perhaps these
Harding?
murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Until
Right.
he's not.
But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered. The caretaker was standing next to that door. Oh, nice. Balara, thank you for giving me some more skill points. Oh, Wisp. Who do I need to speak with? Emmerich. That's one Wisp.
Another helper waits between the facing gods.
Facing God. What? I'm guessing that's out here. I know these ones are really close to each other. Okay, I guess they're not that close to each other. I'm thinking of those ones. Okay, come on. What was that game? And I was right. Come on, Wisp. We gotta hurry because I don't know if you're the kind of Wisp that dies or not. And I want to get into that room. Oh. Okay. Nice. What did this do though? Ooh. I'm actually glad I'm not exploring this off stream, because...
Dweller, it is whole, restored.
What does that mean? Ooh, I like the discount though. So that was the Astro Lab. Or Lab, whatever it's called. This lets me teleport up to that balcony. I still haven't figured out how to open that one. Okay, this is probably where I put... Oh, I guess I do it here. Nope, that's my room. Alright, Emmerich, what do you got to say?
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels. Fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance. How would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Oh, he's a little wisp?
Where or who'd you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations.
Okay, that makes sense
was
on why
quite
his
the day.
body looks weird
He's
now.
been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Yep, same to you.
It's just Manfred's way of saying hello. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
Okay, that's not how I want to go. I mean, I guess there's no really way to know for certain.
I can't answer that, can you?
I've come to believe there is a return. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
Okay, so we got to learn more about Manfred, who's pretty cool. I actually like Manfred. He's a valuable player of the team. Oh, I guess I can make this to Ventur to see what it would look like. Don't want snakes and those creepy statues. I'll stick with this one. Oh, I guess I have to... How far down do I have to go to see this? Okay, I guess we have to go in a certain order. This looks like Mythal, Solus. I think I saw Gillinane as well.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurus seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurus and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
Oh shit, they were together. That makes it kind of funny that I have
The Blight is our mistake.
Inquisitor have the Mythal Valesline then. Yes, see a reminder of his ex whenever he was with the Inquisitor.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well,
That was
it feels
essentially what my
romantic
thought
to
was in
us,
my
but
head.
That wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
Obviously.
Oh, they were absolutely doing it.
Being with someone you're rebelling against doesn't sound like Solus.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
Maybe we should bring the Inquisitor in
It sounded so
here.
tragic and romantic.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor? Not sure it matters.
Tell us the story.
We are deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Okay, Solus warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it?
These
What does that
cutscenes
mean?
are probably have been my
Whatever
favorite
it was,
ones so
it
far in the
convinced
game.
Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know.
Also,
when the
Harding, what's
Inquisitor
up
was
with your
saving the
pants?
world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
No.
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Good question.
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
Yeah, so...
Solus goes to Mythal, the one semi-reasonable elven god, for help, and the other gods kill her for it. I imagine the Dreadwolf's rebellion heated up significantly after that.
Right. And Mythal wasn't there to keep the other gods in check anymore.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open.
We can
if
also
we
use
come
it
across
to
more of
kind
these
of twist
memories.
him if he becomes too antagonistic. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to see all of these little movies and have our watch party. Now that we have everyone here. Because I think I have all the statuettes.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
Interesting.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elganon and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the Veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the Veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
True.
What do you think, Rook?
Davern and I have fought the Blight for years. It's terrifying. Watching the gods poison his world, his people. I understand why Solus would do anything to stop it.
I know, Rook. I'm not denying that. I wish there'd been a better way. That's all.
So does he. This isn't a memory he's proud of.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did.
Well, yeah,
the
people
Chant
lie.
of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
Yeah, we don't believe in the Maker.
The Maker was never my faith, Lace. But I'm sorry this is hard for you.
The Chant of Light has seen many iterations over the centuries. This may simply change our understanding of it.
But this was the one I grew up with. My ma still sings the chant. You know?
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The
First
elven
off,
gods, the Maker.
we know that
No matter who you
Algernon
light
and
a candle
Gillenane
to,
are kicked
you've got
out.
some hard
No more
questions
statues to
ask
them.
yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Ah.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
You know, pop some popcorn because we're about to figure it out. We're having a movie marathon night. Mythal again.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade.
So that's Solus,
Besides,
and
this talk
Mythal
of taking on a
is the
solid
little
form. I
floating
think you
nervous system.
underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
Alright, Solus. That's a bit too much.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... what?
We hid the truth for as long as we could, but yes, Balara, Davern, and I have secretly been spirits this whole time.
Not funny.
I don't know. Sounds like something a rage demon would say.
You're going to confuse Tosh.
What? I wasn't listening. There weren't any dragons in this one.
All right,
To
good.
be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. You three are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge
I
that an
don't think
entire
anyone really
people
wants to know
were
that.
formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call?
Knowledge
Do you
is always
want
the right
bigoted
call.
humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davern's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
It's not like anyone would actually believe us, though.
The entire idea is preposterous. Who would even believe us?
It does seem outlandish when taken out of context, I admit.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Ireland, at least.
Yeah, that sounds good.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elvin for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mathal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
And that means that they hurt those titans.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw, with Elgranon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans
Don't
and
worry,
the
Joey.
elves.
I'm almost done. I'll go lay in bed with
Lace,
you in a second.
I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture.
Of course not. We've
But I think that's part of what Solus
only
regrets.
watched the first 4.
He didn't see the danger.
Hey, calm down.
Except you did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mithal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
All because he was too big of a simp. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a second. That was 1. Oh, okay. I didn't watch that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, time for number 5 of 6 for our movie night. Oh, I got a new quest as well, I guess.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
Okay, so Solus was a super dick. Mythal, not much better.
Solus
Actually,
made the
arguably
weapon
worse.
that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless.
So that's why.
He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
So that's why dwarves couldn't work in the Fade. Okay, I'm not doing that.
I knew Solus was dangerous. We had to stop him from tearing down the veil. But to do this, He made a weapon that destroyed an entire race. How could he even think of doing that?
The Titans were the size of mountains. I doubt the elves were winning their fight. He considered this the cost of saving his people.
Fear and guilt make people do stupid things.
Very true,
To
Nev.
do such a thing. No wonder regret eats away at Solus.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The Song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal. Mistreated and imprisoned for centuries. Until all it knows is fear.
Well, where did Darkspawn come from?
What does this mean for Darkspawn? Should we be trying to help them?
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right. They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgernon and Gillenane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
All right, time for the series finale, guys. Our marathon comes to an end. And let's see what his deepest, darkest regret is. Oh. It looked like he killed her.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that?
That one was.
Is this another memory
after
from a different
Inquisition.
time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault, and hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
Oh shit.
He created the veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength. but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
God, all because he was a giant-ass simp.
Solus has caused a lot of damage, but he's not like Elgernon trying to wreck the world to rule it. He's trying to repair the damage he caused, and he knows he's made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
No, he's totally gonna turn on us. I mean, after that.
At least I'm not as dumb.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go check that out too. Alright, I guess I got almost everyone to approve. Laura and Tosh, that works for me. Me. Alright, who, or is that Morrigan? Or is that Flemeth? Or is that both?
Well met, Rook.
Alright, Morrigan.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
Magic?
The Elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine?
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. You recall that the first elves were spirits, do you not?
That was what I was gonna say.
Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
Joey, it's okay.
That's why the ambient magic around you is so fractured.
Such a flattering picture you paint of this ancient bond.
What the hell is going on?
What? That was like how Elgernon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
Okay, good.
What are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
Yes, I do.
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves
Stop,
and
Joey.
humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance.
Go get him in the bed.
Mythal's last
Up,
host
get in
was a
bed.
woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
I guess that makes sense.
I guess someone as powerful as Mythal could bond with whoever she wanted.
Perhaps her death at the hands of the other elven gods forced her further from your people.
Okay, next big question. Can you
Do
come
you
help
have
us do?
information we can use against Gillenane or Elganon? Or Solus?
The last time Mythal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right.
Well, next question.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed.
Did you cheat
'Twas
on the
before
warden?
I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
I mean, kind of his own fault. He could have mentioned who he was.
So, there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
Sounds terrifying.
I don't think I'd recover from that.
Neither did I, at the start. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again.
Oh, Flemus with his little softy.
And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
Alright, well, moving on.
You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
Alright, let me ask you that first, because
I
I
should
don't
ask
think I can
you.
go back.
Mythal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
That one?
I shall aid you in any way, but that.
Alright, fucking
Even had I
lame.
the power.
Fucking
What
lame
has
ass.
passed between Solus and Mythal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face.
Of course.
You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Alright, well...
Well, that's not terrifying at all.
Better,
You have
well
been
said.
thrust into the lives of gods. Fate will have its way, whether or without our permission.
Even more comforting, Morrigan.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Alright, I guess we're going to do this, because I am way too curious to let this sleep.
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken.
Alright, quit your
The
patronizing.
first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
And what do you mean by survive?
All of that sounded great until survive the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gillenane, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
And what kind of
What kind
spirit
of
is she?
spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose.
So,
Where the
benevolence
Dreadwolf's
becomes
wisdom gave way to
malevolence?
pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
And how about coming
You
with
would
us?
know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly, but the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanuris, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
Well,
If I were
I'll
to try to
take
talk
any
with
help
her,
I can get.
do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
I guess we'll see
Thank
what'll
you for the
happen.
information, Morgan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mathal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenan. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope from a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
Alright, come on, let me just go fight. I'm sure I'm gonna have to kick her ass, so... Which is unfortunate. Maybe I'll get the right dialogue choices. But... I gotta go. Oh. Alright, caretaker. Take
The
me.
god's fragment, sharper than the whole.
And that looks like a... an arena.
Be sundered completely.
We're getting close to where Morgan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
Okay, you guys are here. Are you guys actually, gonna come along? Alright, whatever. Wait, where the hell is... Okay, can I climb up here? No. It's lame. I guess I have to find a way around. I bet
That
that's
has to be her.
Yep, but...
Mythal herself. There's so much we could learn if... Do you think she might talk to us instead of attacking?
Guess we'll find out.
Yep. Let's see.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions.
Well, I'm glad we don't have to make
I
introductions.
never again expected to see my children in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Have you come to seek the blessing of your god? Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monsters Elganon and Gillenane have become?
I guess I want your help.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solas's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help?
You have a point there.
Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version.
Alright, well,
It has
I'd
been
rather
centuries
have
since a petitioner stood before me, so why
you
should
willingly
I
come.
help you?
We have to stop the blight.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solas defeated them.
And?
You stood against it.
Stopping the blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solas even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
Okay, so now you can get your
You
revenge.
made the difficult choice to protect your home because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
That I'm pretty sure is a landmine, so I'm gonna go with this one.
You can't want Elgar'on and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet they were better than the others who threatened your ancestors. Monsters like the Titans, or selfish fools like Anaris. Set the Blight aside, and tell me why I should help you topple your own gods.
They wronged you.
What they did to you was wrong.
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to me thousands of years ago.
No, but I'm sure you do.
You deserve justice. And they deserve to be punished for misusing their power and killing you when you tried to check them.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
Fuck it.
Solus is helping me.
Solus is using you.
Yeah.
Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stay close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solus turned against me after all we had been to one another?
You respected him.
Maybe you should have listened when he warned you about staying on as rulers after the war.
Are you saying I was wrong?
You asked me what you should have done. I can't prove my worth by lying to you. Solus didn't want to manifest a physical body or destroy the Titans. He did things he hated because he cared about you. Supporting you and Elgar'on becoming rulers was the one line he wouldn't cross. If someone who followed you everywhere refused to follow you there, what does that say?
Your arguments are compelling. I find you worthy, Rook.
Oh, good.
I
I actually really don't want to fight.
Years watching. I shall miss that. But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely. Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
Sounds good.
I will. Thank you.
I offer one further boon. I cannot enter the physical world or the pure Fade, but in this place, I still carry some power. Evil has intruded here. The Blight, seeded by Elgar'on and Gillenane.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Find it. And when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
The essence of the Protector.
Mytholinast.
Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
Tosh just looks so confused.
Now what?
A god knows her moment. At least her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
I do.
We did it.
Oh.
We got Thal's essence.
Nice.
And we didn't even have to fight her.
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morgan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
So let me take a look at my new knife. Okay, so it does 0 physical damage, but all the other damage at once. Let's turn this appearance off so I can... Oh, I got a fancy little rainbow blade with all the knockoff infinity stones. How do I get that? Can I like jump down here though? Okay, cool. I do want to eventually explore all of that. But first thing first, I need to go get this chest. Because this has another unique thing. And hopefully it's a staff, because I don't have one of those yet. What does this do? Oh, that's actually pretty good. So I guess I'm gonna have that equipped. Whoops. So standard enemies now will always be considered having low health. So I'll always have that against them, and then when bosses are about to die, I'll get extra damage against them. This was nice. This went well. This one better than expected. I am honestly a little bit surprised. I did not think that I was going to successfully choose the right options, but I got Mythal to come willingly. Joey, it's okay. I'm almost done. And it looks like I don't have anything else. I got a cool dagger, which I'm actually not going to have use the appearance modification for. It's okay, Joey. I'm almost done. And so that all in all went way better than I expected. Oh, need that. Don't know where my friends are. Okay, there you guys are. Alright, Mr. Caretaker. Ooh, that was close. Did not think I was going to make that for a second.
Ancient power twice recalled from darkness.
What does that even mean? Well, we got the Veilguard assembled. We completed recruiting our merry band of misfits. We got a cool new dagger. Mythal likes us. These people always have the sound of Elgranon and everything. I think I still need 2 of these ones. Yep, I got 1 key, but I still need 2. Oh, that's a lot of blight there too. And let me see what else is going on in here. Yeah, I need to get the keys for it, so Pale Reflection and something else. And companions. Nev. Oh yeah, I did buy her a new thing. Oh, this one doesn't have a hat, and it actually looks really nice. So I'm gonna let her have that. Oh, Balara has points. I'll just have her upgrade her. I consider this one their ultimate since it has their own like unique spell thing. So that's that. I'm just gonna mark all of those as red because I'm not gonna actually read them. Let's go back to the lighthouse because I'll probably do side missions there. Actually, I want to make sure that there's no one else that... Oh, okay, a bunch of people still need to talk. Tosh. Alright, let me go get the quests from everyone. Man, there's... Game just cannot stop throwing stuff at me. Alright, Emmerich got zombies to signify his room. Oh. This is nice. Can't quite jump to outside the thing, but this is better setup than I thought it would be. All right, what you got for me, Emmerich? What do you need me to do?
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
Sure.
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
All right, we got a companion quest. Maybe we got another one from Tosh, so let's go see what she has to say. Oh, we also saw Tosh's egg begin to crack in her little conversation with Nev. Let's see what else she has to say.
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Sounds good.
You want to do that because Isabella's there? Next, let's go. Who do we have to speak with again? Harding. Okay. We're just gonna see everyone. Okay, we didn't have to climb that. You could have just jumped normal. That would have been quicker. What's up, Harding? What do you got for me for this next quest? You turn this into a little greenhouse.
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
Balara made snacks.
Balara made snacks. Seems like you could use one. Food always makes me feel better.
I could use some cheering up, actually.
It's Solus's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
This might be silly, but I'm sorry for what my gods
Okay,
did.
I didn't want that to be
You're
the line,
not
but
them.
whatever.
And I'm not really the Titans. But thank you for saying that, Rook. It's strange. I don't hate Solus for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. We have to stop him. Too much is at stake. We all know that. The Inquisitor, you. I know it's not about the past. It's about the future. But I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. Solus was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be all right.
All right.
I know.
Good to hear.
You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
And all right, we're good with her. Off to Davrin, and I really wish there was a bridge between them. Because one, it might save me from constantly jumping over the ledge. Two, I wouldn't have to do that big circle around.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin.
I mean, that's better
Squawk.
than the Darkspawn dreams.
Keep dreaming. It's good to have goals in life.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap. So what brings you by?
Nice to have a fellow warden on the team. Our paths may not have crossed at Weishaupt, but we have one experience in common.
Ah, the joining.
The moment they handed us a chalice with archdemon blood.
And the moment we took a sip.
What were we thinking?
My head was exploding. You tell me.
I was thinking, what's happening? I'm dead and don't know it.
I did know it, and I was pissed. If I was going to die drinking, why couldn't it be 100-year-old brandy?
The first warden drank it all.
Good times.
Yeah, though I can't say I've got it all worked out, being a warden.
Feeling lost?
Calling.
Sometimes I think about the calling. You hear stories about other wardens who've left for theirs. Here, warden, thanks for your long service. Now enjoy the creepy sound in your head.
But don't worry, that's just an archdemon calling out to Darkspawn.
And before you succumb to that nasty blood you drank way back, how about you spend your final days in the deep roads?
And take a few Darkspawn up while you're at it.
Nice knowing you.
Can't imagine why you'd be feeling lost.
Well, I find out we've secretly raised griffins this whole time, and you get to play with them. How did I miss that meeting?
No, I mean, we were
Nothing
not
personal.
liked.
I only got called in when the Gloomhowler showed up.
What's the problem with our illustrious leader? Is the first warden always a pain, or is it me?
A bit of both. You know he's all about discipline.
And I'm not?
Well...
Okay, so maybe I like to keep things loose.
And the first warden wants everything lashed down tight. I can see why you might feel a little lost.
I can't say I've ever been found.
Wouldn't be a great warden if you were. We're all looking for somewhere to fit in.
Not exactly the army of legend.
Legend in the making. You go to war with the army you have. Weishaupt will come through. Along with a very noisy griffin who'll squawk the enemy to death.
No armor can withstand that.
Don't encourage him.
Won't happen again. See you two around.
Okay, I definitely do like him as a character. I will probably use him, maybe not this playthrough, but my next one. Oh, I did. Oh, shit. I thought I was successful in avoiding it, but turns out they'll always get me.
What's your place like? I mean, the one in Minrathis.
Also filled with notes. Make this room smaller,
This.
stick a cooking plate in the corner, and you're almost there.
Are you guys just gonna talk? Is that it? Did I interrupt? Did I distract you? Okay, time to go. Imagine if they made like actual like death scenes for every time you like fell down and would have died.
Well, it's all as you left it?
Close enough. I think the caretaker's been tidying up. Rook, now's not the best time to chat. Let's talk later.
Later then.
Okay, he definitely doesn't like me. I'm definitely going to, in one playthrough, see what happens when we save Treviso. And, come on, we got to pet Asan.
Hi there, boy.
Or I guess hug him this time. Okay, and, oh, Dragon Skull. That one looks pretty nice. That one's a little creepy. I'll have this one for a little bit, cause I like it, but I'm not gonna keep. I'm probably gonna go back to the Hala because it looks like it fits a bit better. Anyone else I gotta speak with? No. Okay. So what I am going to do is I'm going to ignore that for now. I am going to at least go to the Hosberg wetlands, so I can get that opening cutscene of whatever I have to do out of the way. And we're taking the Lara. You know, since we're going to be with the Wardens, I'm going to use Davrin while in the Hosberg wetlands. it makes sense to bring him. When I go back to Ravane, I'll switch to um what's his face? Or what's her face? Or maybe it is what's his face. But the Tosh. Also, was there's an icon? Okay, no. I think it was the Z that I saw. Alright, but we got... Last time it was that one that we went into. Because that did take us to the Anderfells. This time, I guess we're going to a different part of the Anderfells, because it did look like it was at least in the same area. Alright, but we're going to Hosberg, and then after this opening cutscene, because one, I want to check out the Warden armor now, so I might as well get the cutscene, since this is going to be story related.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
I could sense blight before we were through the Alluvion. What's happening?
That's the question, isn't it? Oh, one of them.
The blight's always a problem in the Anderfells. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
How many people are here? We need to help them.
Of course. FK and I are doing what we can.
So you keep your eye on the big picture for now.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much?
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the blight's usual song.
Sensing the blight is one thing. What you're saying is concerning.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Well, nothing new, really. Why am I standing like that
Okay,
all the time?
This all sounds awful. And we're standing in the middle of it, which is normal for me.
We know.
So, what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
I did not know we
So you
actually
two
had
are
people
studying
research
the
the blight.
We already had a reputation for following the weird stuff.
And it's only gotten weirder.
To help, we need to know what we're dealing with.
Alright, well, happy to... Why...
It's a good thing another
Is it the
warden
armor that
showed
makes
up.
me stand like that all the time?
Even if it's you.
You collapse a building to seal off Darkspawn one time.
And get us all in trouble.
Worth it. You know we like you, so be careful out there.
I will. I'll be back as soon as I can.
I hope I have, like, the warden camp here. And I do. Alright, so... Hello
there.
merchant. This actually looks really nice. I do want a better shield. I don't really care about that. Maybe I'll do that. I'll have it just so I can have it. Oh, I have this exact same toy, so I guess I'll... Or I guess that's actually a display. But I got Davrin's gift. And let's take a quick look. Oh, this is a town.
Alright, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
That looks like blight growing off of that tower. Okay, so here's where I'm going to leave it. Got a couple new quests. A champion there, a champion there. Wait, that wasn't the Grey Warden. I mean, that was a Grey Warden merchant, but that wasn't the camp one because it didn't have the strength. This was just a normal merchant, wasn't it? It
Need
was.
something?
Okay, so let me see what this looks like. Ooh, actually, you kind of like this one a bit more. Medium helmet. I want at least medium armor, but I do kind of like this helmet a bit more. So I think I want to stick with this. Companions. Oh, that's right. Davern has a better shield. That also just looks a lot better. Oh, he only has his default armor. So let's... I guess we'll go after that one first, but I'm going to save it here. I kind of got far enough that I can do some stuff. Well, I'll probably do some of the stuff off stream. I'm going to just go and grab this real quick. I don't know how I did not get this turned on when I came out of the Illuvian, but whatever. Especially because I don't think that's where I actually came out. Well, did I start a cutscene? I don't remember if a cutscene started right away. Okay, I'm distracting myself though. I'm gonna end it here. Later today, I'll probably be playing Honkai instead, because I think I'm close to Pinakani, so I want to kind of get into that, but I wanted to set this up so that I can at least do some offline play of the side quests for when I'm not streaming and not miss anything too important.
There's a family. Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the Blight. The Blight. Before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
Probably because they're
If
traitors.
I find anything, I'll let you know.
Alright, and yep, I'm gonna save it here. So I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you guys later. And thanks for watching.